finish, with something really great, actually. It's the third Enola Holmes feature film, which is arriving on Netflix. And here is a clip.
Life was everything I wanted it to be. When it was just the two of us. Those were the best times of all. So whilst my life seemed completely uncomplicated, my dear Lord decided to add a slight complication.
Enola Eudora Holmes, will you take I, Ernest Augustus of the House of Tewkesbury, to be your husband?
Yes, I was surprised too.
You need to get on board with this because it's just something really, really very different. So Enola Holmes is the younger sister of Sherlock Holmes, and it's inspired by Nancy Springer's novels. And what I love about it is they have that sort of, and I don't know how I felt about it when I first started watching this, but their acting, you'll know what the word is for this, Ian, probably more than I do, where they look to camera and start talking, breaking the fourth wall. Exactly. So that's exactly what happens in here. And I think you have to get used to that and be okay with that for it to work. But it certainly, I think, does in this. And in this series, we see Enola Holmes going to marry Lord Tewkesbury, which she's fallen in love with him. It's the usual thing. They shouldn't really be in love. It shouldn't really be families that collide, but it does. It happens. And it's completely derailed on her way to marry him because her brother Sherlock has been kidnapped, and this abduction kind of gets her back into that detective work again, which is what she's known for. She wants the Holmes name to be known for quality detective work, and it brings in a whole other element with this family, with a kind of, I suppose, the romance in this is what makes it a little bit different this time. I suppose puts it up a notch, if you like. It's really, I think it's quite hard to articulate what happens in this and why it's so clever. But I think for me, it's a woman at the front. Usually you get a detective, it's a bloke, right? Sherlock's a bloke. But with her, she brings something really punchy to the party, and something that's just a little bit different to anything else that's on TV at the moment. And this series, I suppose you see a more mature version of the relationship with Lord Tewkesbury, the more mature version of her, and I feel like we're growing with her. I feel like we're learning more and more and more, and I really do enjoy this. And I honestly, if you haven't watched any of the other series, go back and watch it. Enola's played by Millie Bobby Brown, who's just incredible in this part, I think, and really has really got the character down to a fine art. What do you think, Em?
Yeah, these are really good films that are suitable for the whole family, I think. And they really put Millie Bobby Brown through the ringer, didn't they, on Stranger Things? And in this, she just shows her range because she's doing the action, a lot of physical stuff. She's doing comedy, as you say, Miranda style, just talking straight to the camera and kind of commenting on the action. She's fantastic. She's so talented. And of course, Louis Partridge, who plays Lord Tewkesbury, he's a local lad to me. He's from just down the road in southeast London. You've got Henry Cavill is good as Sherlock, who gets kidnapped in this by Moriarty, who's a nemesis. And Sherlock disapproves of this wedding into the aristocracy. So there's lots of good stuff. You've got Jason Watkins as a brigadier, and you've got Helena Bonham Carter as Enola and Sherlock's mother, and that's fab bit of casting. And I just really like the production of it. Is really clever. It's really pacey, but they've got lots of interesting things going on with kind of on-screen graphics and cutouts. It's just presented in a almost like a sort of music video way. Some of it, it's really highly original and creative, and it rattles along at an incredible pace in great locations. I think a lot of it is shot in Malta, So yeah, if you've seen the previous two, you know what you're going to get. This is a really great another outing, recommended.